Hello, beauties. Welcome to Moms Unboxed, a podcast where I unbox with you the how-tos, tips, and tricks to empower women to upgrade relationships, intimacy, and parenting. I'm your host, Melanie Caroline, a multi-dimensional woman, life coach, lover, and mom who's made a lot of fucking mistakes. If you want to live a sensual and liberated life, you've come to the right space. Don't forget to follow Moms Unboxed because you don't want to miss an episode. Hello, beautiful beings. How y'all doing this week? I hope that you are having an amazing week, and if you're not, I trust that it'll turn around for you. This week, we are unboxing the D. And no, I don't mean dick. I mean desire. Moms want to feel desired too. And this is something I think that moms really struggle with, allowing themselves to feel and be sensual, to feel desired by their partner, and to desire themselves. We are always shifting and moving and parenting and dealing with school and PTO meetings and all the things. We get so in our mind. And when we get into our mind, we are in our masculine energy. And moms are oftentimes in their masculine energy. And masculine energy is not a bad thing. Masculine energy is a beautiful thing. It's what helps us achieve our accomplishments. It's what drives us. It's what creates this ball of tenacity that we use like a superpower to get all the things done, right? It's what helps us multitask. And so masculine energy is great, but when we are only in our masculine energy, that's when we start seeing the negative effects on our feminine energy and our ability to receive, our ability to be desired, to be sensual. And as moms, we really have to understand what it is to be desired, what it is to accept our bodies for what they are, and to find ourselves beautiful and sensual and powerful. It is the goddess energy that is within the feminine energy that we really need to tap into. So today I have 5 tips for you to help you really feel desired and to tap into like that flirtatious, sensual being that we really are deep down inside. Because remember, mamas, we are not only moms, we are beautiful, sensual beings that deserve to have the D. Yes, I'm talking about desired, y'all. And so my number 1 tip is that we have to desire ourselves. Have you ever been complimented by someone and they're like, man, you look so beautiful? And your automatic reaction is to be like, no, I don't. What are you talking about? Like, please don't refer to me as beautiful. And we just kind of scuff off the compliment. We're not able to receive it. And that's because we don't feel it. We don't feel it inside of ourselves. We don't feel beautiful and gorgeous. Instead, we might feel flumpy and icky and like our hair hasn't been washed in 2 days and you're running around with like 5 kids and there's nothing beautiful about cleaning up shit off your fucking finger. Okay, like if y'all have a baby, you know what I'm talking about. So in order to receive and be desired, we have to desire ourselves. So one practice that I recommend, no matter where you are with how you feel towards your body, I want you to stand in front of the mirror. Yes, butt ass naked. Please, because you are a goddess. You are beautiful. So remind yourself of that as you are looking at your body. And I want you to just observe your body like you're looking at it for the first time. I want you to notice the stretch marks. I want you to notice the shape of your breasts. I want you to notice any flabbiness, any cushion. I just want you to be aware of your body. and drop into the body. Put your hands on your body. Just feel yourself. Feel the curves. Feel the skin. Look at your face, your neck. Look at your collarbones. Just be in awareness without judgment. Okay, this is not an exercise for you to nitpick and pick apart your body and be judgmental towards your body. This is just an awareness exercise, a self-love exercise. So as you're looking at your body, just maybe give yourself a hug, give yourself compassion, tell your body you're so grateful for all the things it does for you. Think about your heart and the way it pumps blood through your veins. Think about your arteries and how they carry oxygen through your body. Think about your digestive system, and thank you so much for digesting the yummy, delicious food. Thank your mouth for the delicious taste it gets to receive. Thank your nostrils for being able to inhale air into your body. Like, your body does so much for us, and we don't even think about this on our day-to-day. Like, it's so automatic, right? It's part of our automatic nervous system. Like, a lot of things are just automatic. We don't have to think about swallowing. We don't have to think about breathing. And we don't have to think about the oxygen that has to be carried through our body. Like, we don't think about the food that has to break down into our system to convert it to energy. Like, all that shit's so automatic. But we forget to thank our bodies. Holy shit, you do so much for me. But then all day I criticize you and I make fun of you and I don't appreciate you. And isn't that the worst way to treat ourselves? So really just be aware, give your body love, thank your body. I'm just picturing myself naked in the mirror, even though I'm just on a podcast. But I have done this practice. I just was like, wow, I noticed all the changes too with my body. So as we start to love our body more, the more grounded we become, the more centered we become. And we really look at, wow, I really like the way my ass curves. I really like the way my arms look or my collarbone. I really like my stomach. I love my face. Notice all the beautiful things about your body. And that's when I say, when you're touching your skin, when you're noticing your curves, when you're noticing your breasts, when you're noticing your pussy, just be grateful and I love you and fuck, yeah, I am gorgeous and beautiful. And look at that mom bod. Yes, I fucking carried 3 kids in that womb. Like, hello, congratulations. Do you see how magnificent you are? Like, yes, please. Yes, you are beautiful and strong and sensual and loving. And we have to put the desire back on ourselves. Like, yes, if I was someone else, I would totally desire me. And I do desire me. I desire to love me, to care about me. I'm powerful and beautiful and actually feel those things, that I'm a goddess and there's no one that can take that away from me. Yes, yes, yes. Like, that is the way we should be going about how we feel about ourselves. That should be our thinking towards ourselves. And no one else can do that for us. When we do get the compliment, right? Or a partner comes up behind us and starts kissing our neck, we don't flinch away. Because when we don't desire ourselves, when we don't think we're beautiful or powerful, we flinch away. Our sex drive decreases and we don't want to be touched. We're not affectionate. It's because you're not comfortable within yourself. So when we do become comfortable and our partner kisses on our neck or we receive that compliment, we can say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for noticing. I agree. Yes, I am beautiful. Thank you for noticing. Or yes, please kiss up on my neck. And then you can give a little moan and groan and, like, play into it, flirt, like, enjoy the receiving. Enjoy the compliment. Enjoy the desire that you are receiving from your partner. Because when we desire ourselves, we desire our partner, we desire lovemaking and intimacy and sex and flirtatiousness and laughter. And oh my God, are those not the recipes for joy? Like, come on, y'all. Those are the recipes for joy. Like, I want to be wanted, and I want you to be wanted and desired and loved, and all those beautiful things that we experience during this time here on earth. Like, the human experience should be filled with desire and joy and love and passion and sensuality. Ugh, this topic lights me up. Like, get all giddy and excited inside. Like, oh, I want you women to feel this. Okay, so that was my first tip. To feel desired, to look at yourself in the mirror and love yourself and desire yourself, because the more you desire yourself, the more you're going to desire life. Number 2, let's see here. Ooh, my second favorite thing is playing. I love to play, and I didn't play enough in my marriage. And I think that's kind of what led to, you know, the breakdown in our marriage, is the lack of play, the lack of laughter, the lack of fun. But you also have to be in a place where you do laugh and play and have fun. You know, if you're depressed, or you're going through a really hard time, or you're in a toxic relationship, laughter and play is minimal. So think about your relationship right now and think about the last time that you played. Like, when the fuck was the last time you genuinely laughed? Like, from the belly. Not like, haha, your joke was funny, but not really kind of laugh. Okay, have you thought about it? So playing with your partner is a game changer, y'all. I love when my partner, Donnie, chases me around the dining table, and he dances with me in the kitchen, and he jokes around with me all the time and gives me a hard time even when I don't want him to. He legit just makes me laugh like a fucking child. And that's when I tap into my child self and my teen self. I just have a really, really good time laughing. And laughter improves your emotional well-being. So it legit is a therapy. Laughter is a therapy for depression. It's associated with bonding and affection. It improves our emotional well-being. Laughter just is such a beautiful bonding experience, sharing joy and happiness. My heart just swells up. And when you have a partner where you can laugh with, it's so much easier to be intimate and excited for them, and just all these beautiful, wonderful things that come from laughing. So if you find that your relationship is lacking laughter, it's lacking fun, I encourage you to go on a date and to play and to laugh and to be integrated with one another, touch each other, hug each other, be a kid again. You can tell the people who just don't laugh very much, their chakras are blocked and like their kundalini energy is not flowing through. Laughter can be such a remedy for healing. Haven't you ever gone through a heartbreak and your bestie comes over, she brings fucking wine, candy, all the assortments, and you watch a movie and you just fucking laugh together and you cry together and you hug each other and you fucking laugh some more? Like, that is how we should be healing, y'all. I just love it. So if you want more desire in your life, in your relationship, laugh as much as possible. Allow yourself to just go crazy. I remember there were times where I would laugh so much. My sister and I would laugh so much that she would fucking pee her pants. I would pee my pants because we were just having such an amazing time together. That is the kind of like relationships we need to be building. And that's what builds desire, having fun with your partner. You don't feel desired if you're grumpy with each other all the time. That is quite the opposite of what we're talking about here. We're talking about full laughter, full joy, full love, giving yourself permission to allow the inner child to come out and play with each other. That is what it's about. And tip number 3, shower time. Intimate touch does not have to be sexual. Can I say that one more time? Intimate touch does not have to be sexual. So shower time is really special to me because Donnie and I will stand under the flow of water. We're just being very mindful of the water, of the warmth. He wraps his arms around me and he just like squeezes my arms really tight. He puts his head on the back of my shoulder and we just hold each other. We explore each other's bodies, if that's what we're being called to do. But sometimes we just stand there for literally like 15, 20 minutes. We'll just stand there in silence, just holding each other and feeling the warm water. And this is a beautiful time to connect, to be feeling desired, appreciated, loved, cared for. And like I said, if you want the desire to go further, explore each other's bodies, feel your partner's hands, arms, chest, shoulders, back, just explore. And as I said, this doesn't have to be sexual. This is intimate. This is sensual. Understanding one another, how each other moves, how you breathe together. It's a time to get away from the kids, to get away from house chores, and literally just be together. And lock the door first because you never know. This exercise can turn into something even more sensual and sexual. By all means, y'all, if you start making out during this exercise, let the desire build. Like, touch each other's bodies and kiss as long as possible before you actually do the deed. You know what I mean? Wait as long as possible because that's how the desire builds. And you want the D. You want the D because that's what makes the sex even better. Number 4, something a bit more taboo or risque. I don't know. You can define it. But video chats are extremely fun. May I say so myself. They're very sensual. They're very sexy. Y'all get turned on. So I was on a video chat last week with my partner, and I hadn't done a video chat for a very long time. And let me say, I wasn't feeling my sexiest because, well, I mean, you still can believe that you're sexy if you don't shave your legs or your pubic hair. But let me just say, mine had been a few weeks. So on the video chat, I was feeling myself for sure. Like, I felt very sexy and beautiful and kind of in the mood. I wasn't kind of in the mood. I was really in the mood. I wanted that dick. I wanted to be desired. And I don't know, my partner was at work and I just thought it would be fun to do a video chat. So I did a video chat and he was in his work truck and I was just touching my body, grazing my fingers against my skin, just being very sensual, and I felt desired mainly because Donnie was actually telling me what he was witnessing, what he was seeing, what he was desiring. And I noticed that when women get told what they look like or how they want to be desired, it's a huge turn on for us moms. Like, oh, you don't just see me as a mom or in this mom bod. Like, I'm actually a fucking sexy ass woman and you see that. Like, our partners need to tell us more what they witness, what they're seeing. Like, I really love the way your breasts curve, or you have the most sexy belly, or God, I wonder what you feel like, and all these things that men can tell us, right? That makes us go, ooh, giddy, giddy. Like, yes, come get this, please. Like, men, I don't know what it is, but even our partners, I don't care if it's male, female, any gender, like when you're told what you look like from someone else's perspective and what they want to do to you, it's like, oh my God, please, can we just hit the bathroom up real quick? Like, of course I'm on a video call, and you'll be on a video call during this exercise, but I just want you to call your partner up and just like graze your fingers down your body and around your breast and just make it a very sensual experience. You feel very wanted, very sexy, and wait for your partner's response and see what they say, because I'm betting you're going to feel extreme D after this exercise. Like, your desire and the desire they have for you is just going to shoot through the roof, because like, you can't do anything. I mean, you can do something, right? But together you can't do anything. It's all on video. It piques the interest, right? There's mystery there. You don't have to show all of your naked body. You get to decide the rules on this. You get to decide, well, how naked do I want to be? Do I want to be in my bra and underwear? Do I want to just have a blanket over me? How do I want to be enticing? Like, you get to decide all those things. And when we pair that with our want to be desired and our goddess energy and our self-love, the energetics of that is just so powerful. The last tip that I want to give you, mamas, is being able to express love in a person's love language. So this is really important because oftentimes as a partner, we express our love and gratitude towards our spouse or significant other in the way in which we would feel love, not in the way they would feel loved. I'm sure you've heard of Gary Chapman's love languages. If you haven't heard of the love languages, I encourage you to explore those. But being able to identify, how does my partner best feel loved? How does my partner feel desired? And being able to learn those things firsthand so that you can do the things that makes your partner feel desired and loved. This doesn't have to be, a huge research project. You can simply ask your partner, like, what makes you feel desired? What makes you feel loved? And I think sometimes we forget to ask our partner these questions because we've been with them. And so we think that we know them, or we make assumptions. And it's like, yeah, it makes the partner feel good and nice and appreciative. But if they were to actually tell you how they best feel loved and desired, I wonder if the answer would be different than what you think it would be. Because you also have to remember that we change over time. So if you are in a long-term partnership, the things that turned your partner on at the beginning of the relationship might not be the same things that turn your partner on now. And we just keep doing the same thing because we get a response. It's what they used to like. It still seems to be what they enjoy, and they might enjoy it, but they also might have a peak of interest in something else. Maybe they like to play with little feathery toys for sensual exposure and expression, and so we have to be mindful that we're not actually treating our partner the way we want to be treated, and we're treating our partner the way they want to be treated. And we're loving them for the way they want to be loved, not the way we think we should love them. And so this also improves desire, because when we can pinpoint what helps our partner feel most loved and desired and sensual and sexy and all these things, then we can actually implement those things and watch your relationship like skyrocket in desire and in intimacy and sensuality. Because like I said, sensuality does not necessarily mean sex, and neither does desire. Desire comes in many different forms. It could be desired for friendship, desire for intimacy, desire for communication. And so we have to continue to learn our partner and what turns them on. This is an amazing thing about being in a partnership. We want to understand our partner, to study them, to help them feel loved, sexy, and sensual. But first and foremost, you have to remember that that comes from within. I really hope that you enjoy these 5 tips on how to put more D into your romantic life. And no, I don't mean the dick, I mean desire. I hope that you can implement these practices to really help yourself feel desired, to help you drop into that goddess energy of like, fuck yes, I'm absolutely sexy. I absolutely deserve the things that I want, love, and need. And I love my body, and I love its curves and all the things. Knowing what you want, need, and what you desire, and knowing how absolutely important you are to yourself. Because when you are happy, when you're feeling desired, when you're laughing, when you're playing, you are a better mom. I just, there's no argument to this. Like, happy moms lead to happier children. Like, statistically, scientifically, this is the thing, right? So play, laugh, love, feel desired, drop into your feminine energy and just get to know her and understand her. These tips will help you in your relationship. If you have any questions, find me at I am Melanie Caroline. I am there in my DMs. Drop me a question. I am so happy to help you navigate this. I've got you, girl. All right, mamas, that is it for this week. I love you. Follow me. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. And don't forget to live a liberated, sensual, and unboxed life. Until the next time, sunshine. Thank you again for joining me for another episode of Moms Unboxed. If you have a topic or relationship question, connect with me at I am Melanie Caroline. And don't forget to follow Moms Unboxed. May you live a liberated, sensual, and unboxed life. Until the next time, sunshine.